Hello everybody, I'm your teacher for today and my name is Mag. This is our fourth video and it's all about laws and regulations affecting food service institutions. For this week's topic, we will be discussing the types of business organizations such as sole proprietorship, partnership, and corporation, as well as how to set up a business, the Sanitary Code of the Philippines, and the Philippine Labor Code. So let's start with the business organizations. So here we will be able to differentiate the sole proprietorship and partnership and corporation, and what are the advantages and disadvantages. First, we have sole proprietorship. It is a type of business that is owned and managed by a single individual. So, isa lang ang may-ari or nagmamanage. So, ang typical example nito would be your sari-sari store. Diba? Isa lang ang nagmamanage nun. So, ano ang mga advantages nito? It is easier to set up and register. So, later on, malalaman nyo kung paano mag-set up ng ganitong business kung ikaw ay magsusole proprietorship. Next, it requires minimal amount of capital. Lower cost in registering for government permits and licenses. Next, minimal regulations and monitoring requirements. You can register and run your own business. And you can enjoy the profits on your own. So, kung anong kinita ng business mo, sayong-sayo yon. Kasi ikaw naman ang nagmamay-ari. So, what are the disadvantages? The risk and liability is shouldered by the owner alone. So, wala kang kakamping iba. Kung may pagkakautang ka, ikaw lang din ang magbabayad. Next, the loss is solely suffered by the owner. Kung nalugi yung negosyo, ikaw lang din yung malulungkot. Malulungkot ka lang mag-isa. So, basically, parang ganon. Next, you manage and operate the business on your own, which sometimes lead to exhaustion. Kasi kung may problema, ikaw lang din ang mag-iisip, ikaw lang din ang magsusolusyon. So, kapag ikaw lang yung mag-isang nag-iisip at gumagawa ng paraan, medyo nakakapagod. Next is, shareholders such as creditors or government agencies can run after you or your own personal assets. So, kapag may pagkakautang ka, ikaw ang hahabulin. Kunwari, nangutang ka, tapos hindi ka makapagbayad. So, anything na personal owned mo, like, let's say, kotse, or sasakyan, or bahay, lupa, pwede yung makuha ng pinagkakautangan mo. Next, we have the partnership. 2 or more people start a business with a goal of making a profit. So, no legal documentation is required to form a partnership, although it is highly recommended that a partnership agreement is created. So, may kasulatan lang na si ganito ay aking partner sa negosyo. So, para legal lang ang mga bagay-bagay. So, what are the advantages of having a partnership kind of business? The partnership company is easy to establish and the start-up cost is comparatively low. Due to 2 or more partners, there is possibility of high capital contribution. So, bakit mura lang daw mag-set up? Kasi may kahati ka sa pagbuo ng capital mo. So, let's say, ang pinakang business nyo is worth 100,000. So, kung dalawa kayo, tig 50,000 kayo. So, hindi masyadong mabigat sa bulsa kung compared kung mag-isa ka lang magtatayo ng business. Next, a partnership company can change its legal structure if circumstances change. Pwedeng gawin mong may-ari ay yung kapartner mo. Kung kunwari lang may malubha kang sakit, so ipapasa mo sa kanya yung ownership. Next is sharing of losses. So kung nalugi man kayo, at least may ka-share ka ng sadness. At least yung nalugi na pera, hati kayong dalawa. So hindi mabigat or hindi sa'yo lahat yung burden. And there is an equal right in the management of the business. Okay? How about the disadvantages? Each partner is liable for the debts and obligation of the business. Profits must be shared. So, kung share kayo sa puhunan, share kayo sa lugi, of course, share din kayo sa kikitain. Because each partner is liable for actions of other partners, disagreement can occur. So, merong sariling desisyon yung isa, at hindi sila nagkakatugma. So, magkakaroon ng disagreements. And lastly, each partner can legally commit others to a business contract. So, let's say yung kapartner mo nagkaroon ng collaboration do sa kabilang business. So, pwedeng ganon. So, ikaw naman, may kakolab ka din na iba. So, pwede. However, kapag hindi kayo nag-uusap regarding your collaborations, dun nagkakaroon ng hindi pagkakaintindihan. So, ang technique dyan, lagi lang kayong mag-update sa isa't isa. So, how about corporation? It is a separate legal entity guided by a group of officers known as the Board of Directors. So, anong example nito? So, pwedeng yung McDonald's, yung Jollibee Food Corporation, San Miguel, etc., etc. So, what are the advantages of a corporation? The risk and liability is limited to the corporation. Let's say, meron tayong XYZ Corporation. Nangutang ako ng 1 million sa bank. Na lugi or sisingilin na ako ng bangko, yung XYZ Corporation ang sisingilin niya at hindi tayong mga Board of Directors. Kasi meron siyang sariling entity. It's a legal entity. Hence, owners are not liable themselves. So, hindi ako sisingilin ng bangko, hindi kukunin yung ari-arian ko dahil yung korporasyon yung nangutang. Okay, separate entity ang Board of Directors sa corporation. Next, founders can raise capital through issuance of stocks to shareholders. Kaya naririnig natin sa mga telenovela na major stockholder daw, kunwari ako, tapos 10% ka lang ng kumpanya. So, ibig sabihin, may mga stocks na binibenta yung corporation. So, madidetermine doon kung ilang percent yung pagmamay-ari mo sa kumpanya. Because, kung mas malaki yung percent mo doon sa company na yon or doon sa corporation na yon, yung kita, mas malaki din sa'yo based doon sa percent ng stock mo. Next, existence of a corporation has no limits. Acting as a legal entity means it can take legal actions like person. So, may sarili siyang katauhan, kumbaga. And a board of directors handle the management of the corporation. So what are the disadvantages? More expensive to set up versus single proprietorship. Siyempre, marami kayong kailangan mga papeles, kailangan mga permits, operating costs are higher, taxes incurred are higher also, plus subject to more government requirements and laws. So again, sole proprietorship, isa lang ang nagmamanage and nag-own. Partnership, 2 or more. Then corporation, madami. Plus, it is a separate and legal entity. At ang mga tawag sa mga nag-own sa kanya ay nagmamanage are the board of directors. Now, let's find out how to set up the business in the Philippines. Parahin muna natin ang sole proprietorship business. So, here are the government agencies where you are required to register your business. First is the DTI, your local government units, the barangay and mayor, the BIR, and kung meron kayong i-hire na ibang empleyado, so you have Social Security System, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig. So, ano ang unang step? Register a business name at the DTI. So, una, mag-come up ka ng 3 business name. For example, XYZ Trading, XYZ Retail Trading, XYZ Trading Enterprises. Tapos, i-search mo sa DTI website kung merong similar name nung binabalak mong pangalan ng business mo. So, kapag wala naman, so good. Pag meron, syempre babaguhin mo ng konti yung sayo. Next, kung available yung iyong business name, fill up the business name application form or yung BN application form na makikita mo sa DTI's website. Next, Submit your completed BN application form to the DTI's office or branch na malapit lang sa'yo. And lastly, wait for your DTI certification of registration. Kapag nakuha mo na yung DTI certificate of registration mo, pwede ka nang pumunta sa iyong barangay office and mayor's office. So, pupunta ka na ngayon sa barangay hall ninyo. Isasubmit mo yung nakuha mo sa DTI na certificate of business registration plus your 2 valid IDs and proof of address such as contract of lease, kung nire-rent mo, or certificate of land title kung ikaw yung may-ari nung tinitirahan mo ngayon. After that, you can now claim your barangay certificate of business registration. So, pupunta ka naman ngayon sa mayor's office. Kapag nasa mayor's office ka na, ipe-present mo yung certificate of business registration mo na galing sa DTI, your barangay clearance certificate, your 2 valid IDs, the proof of address, contract of lease, or certificate of land title, and you can now claim your mayor's business permit and licenses. So, kapag nakuha mo na, pupunta ka na ngayon sa BIR. Pupunta ka sa iyong regional district office kung saan nakalocate yung iyong business. Then, you have to fill out the BIR 1901 form or application for registration for sole proprietorship, and kasabit mo lang din yung certificate of registration mo from DTI, your barangay clearance, mayor's permit, and proof of address, and valid IDs. Then, kapag na-fill out mo na, magbabayad ka na ng registration form, which is yung BIR form 0605, and register your book of accounts and receipts or invoices, so mga resibo, ganun. And lastly, you can now claim your certificate of registration, your BIR form 2303. So after completing all these steps, you can now focus in operating and growing your business. So congratulations! So how about kung partnership naman ang gagawin mong business dito sa Philippines? So these are the basic requirements. Name verification slip, articles of partnership, joint affidavit of 2 partners to change partnership name, registration of data sheet, certificate of bank deposit, name of the partnership, principal office address, the contact number of your partner, the basic information, capital contributions of the partner, and purpose of the partnership. So, ano ang first step? Pupunta ka sa Securities and Exchange Commission or yung SEC. I-verify or reserve proposed name. So, ito yung name verification slip. And present your article of partnership or your AP na tinatawag. After mo mag-register, kailangan makasecure ka ng Certificate of Registration from SEC. Next, so pupunta ka ulit sa iyong barangay hall para makakuha ng Barangay Certificate of Business Registration. So, anong kailangan mo? Yung business registration mo na certificate galing sa SEC, 2 valid IDs, and proof of address. So, kapag nakakuha ka na ng certificate ng barangay, saan ka naman next pupunta? Pupunta ka naman muna sa SSS. Employer registration shall be made through the Employer Registration Form or your SS Form R1, which should be submitted with the specimen signature card or your SS Form L501 and the original and photocopy of the following requirements, duly signed by the authorized signatory, your managing partner. Plus, kailangan mo din ibigay ang kopya ng approved articles of partnership or yung AP from SEC. So, after nito, pupunta ka na kay Mayor. So, anong isasubmit mo sa Mayor's Office? Business registration from SEC, barangay clearance, 2 valid IDs, registration with SSS, and proof of address. So, after that, you may now claim your Mayor's business permit and licenses. So, after that, pupunta ka na ngayon sa BIR. So, sa BIR, kailangan mo mag-prepare and accomplish ng 3 copies of the following BIR forms, such as such as the 1903, 0605, and 2000. Go to your RDO and isubmit mo sa kanya yung BIR Form 1003, 0605, and 2000, photocopy of your SEC certificate, and your contract of lease. So, and i-assess yan ng Officer of the Day. So, after assessing, babayaran mo na sa bangko at ang gagamitin mong form ay yung 0605 and the 2000. Kung nabayaran mo na sa bangko, balik ka sa RDO para isurrender ang iyong 1903, 0605, and your BIR Form 2000, contract of lease or land title and tax declaration, plus your photocopy of mayor's permit. So after that, pwede ka na makakuha ng book of accounts and receipts or invoices, yung mga resibo mong gagamitin, and printing of your receipts. So after completing all the steps above, you may now focus on operating and growing your business. Congratulations! Awesome! Kung ang binabalak nyo naman ay magkaroon ng corporation, ito yung mga kailangan nyong puntahang government agency. So, the Security Exchange Commission or SEC, your barangay and mayor's office, the BIR, the SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig. So, pupunta muna ikaw sa SEC. Check if your desired business name is available via SEC online website or at SEC office in Mandaluyong. If available, register or reserve your business name via SEC online website. Prepare, sign, and notarize the following: Article of Incorporation, bylaws, treasurer's affidavit, and joint affidavit of two incorporators undertaking. After that, submit notarized documents to SEC office in Mandaluyong and claim your SEC Certificate of Registration. So after nun, pupunta ka naman sa barangay para makakuha ng barangay certificate. So ano mga kailangan? Certificate of Business Registration from the SEC, 2 valid IDs, and proof of address. So after ng barangay, pupunta ka naman ngayon sa SSS para gawin ulit yung SS Form R1, then yung SS Form L501, tapos the original and photocopy of the following required documents duly signed by the authorized signatory. So, sino authorized signatory nito? It's your president, chairman, or corporate secretary, plus your approved articles of incorporation from SEC. Tapos ka na sa SSS, punta ka na ngayon sa mayor's office. Anong ipapakita mo? Certificate of Business Registration from SEC, barangay clearance certificate, 2 valid IDs, registration with SSS, and proof of address. After nun, pwede ka na maka-claim ng mayor's business permit and licenses. So, pupunta ka na ngayon sa BIR. So, ito ang gagawin mo. Prepare or accomplish 3 copies of the following BIR forms, 1903, 0605, and the 2000. Go to your RDO, punta ka sa Officer of the Day at isubmit mo ang mga BIR forms na nabanggit ko kanina, photocopy of SEC certificate, and the contract of lease. So, pupunta ka sa bangko para bayaran, babalik ka sa RDO para isubmit ulit ang 1903, 0605, 2000, contract of lease or land title, tax declaration, and the photocopy of mayor's permit. After nun, pwede mo na i-register yung book of accounts and receipts or invoices, then printing of your receipts. So, pag natapos mo na yun, you can now focus in operating and growing your corporation. So, kung nagbabala kayo magkaroon ng business, mamili lang kayo sa proprietorship, sa partnership, or corporation, and sundin nyo lang itong step-by-step procedure kung paano kayo magkaroon permit to operate. So, thank you for listening. Bye-bye!